All right, you guys. I have finally I feel in my spirit that I have enough and the things in my travel altar bag. So this is it. And I'm just going to, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the stuff first, and then then I can like sort of dig deeper into it. Well, not really, but no, I have not finished it. You know what? There's still a little bit left that I need to do, but I want to try something out first. It's a sort of thought that I have in my mind, and yeah, it's just a thought I have in my mind. So I will update you guys on whether I do it or not. So the first thing, I really sort of wanted to do it in the... Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to bring this. Oh no, I'll just carry this. Never mind. No, yeah, I'll just carry this because I have my other stuff that I usually carry, my other witchy stuff. Should this be... No, this is just the travel altar. I need to have this in there. Okay, so the first thing that's going to be in there is my, it's just a cloth. Like, it's just a cloth, you know. I'm thinking that I might have to put it on the ground or something, because I know with the incense and stuff, I'm not going to be able to do it in the hotel. You know what I mean? So either way, I'm going to probably have to do it outside. So I'll probably, you know, lay this down. Lord Jesus. Anyway. This is deity's home. There's another deity's home. And then this is another little deity's home. I think of it as if I'm traveling somewhere, I think my deities need to travel somewhere, especially if it's overnight and I'm going to be away, you know. I'm not sleeping near my regular altar. I still have this book in here, just in case I want to write some down. I have 2 incense sticks. These are both dragon's blood. I don't know whether or not I'm going to carry my full incense with me and burn it, or if I'm going to burn these incense or my incense cones. I do not know. I don't know. But I do have both of these. I also have my ashtray. So if I do burn my incense cone, I can just put it at the bottom of here and it'll burn. Or if I do bring my little bundle that I ripped up, I can just like extinguish it right here instead of on the ground. You know what I mean? I have my little bowl that I'm gonna put water in it, obviously. And then lastly, I have this little bag. This bag is a little heavy. It opens like that. The first thing I have is a pen. These are my mala beads. I don't know why I want to bring them, but I do. These remind me of like Catholic Catholic beads, where like you would just do the counting, and it just like, I think it's like every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like you do the prayer 6 times, and then yeah. I do want to get a witch's one. They do sell a witch's one that I want to buy. This is This is the eyeglass cleaner. It's just a little cloth. Yeah, this is just a black cloth. And these are really just for eyeglasses, but you can use it for anything. I have my incense holder here. I have a lighter. I have multiple lighters everywhere. I have a lighter in everywhere. And then I have my 3 incense that I told you guys the other day about, or in another video you're going to see these 3 incense, or these 3 oils, excuse me. Oh my god. This is my scrying mirror. So let's... This is just a big blob of obsidian. This is one of those incense matches, and this is frankincense. And I know at least Ashra, I think Ashra and Anatu, I think more Ashra likes frankincense more than anything else. So I will take this just in case. And then I have this oracle card. It says breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. So I just have that in there, and then that's it. Now I'm going to show you what their home looks like. These are the homes of my deities that I carry with me. This one is Anatu, this one is my higher self, and this one's Ashra. I will show you Anatu because hers is at the top. So sometimes it's a little hard to open, but okay, I'll do this way. This is what it looks like. And what I did was I put an incense bag at the bottom, and then I just put the things at the top. So this is a little jar. You can get these little jars from the Dollar Tree. You know what? I will probably do a witches video on that, but in here it has obsidian, lapis lazuli, clear quartz, and a little tiny, I don't know if y'all can see that. Are you gonna focus? Are you gonna focus? No? I feel like it's focusing on everything else but that. But it has a little desert rose in here, as well as freshwater pearls. I got these pearls for when I was in New Orleans, and I remember I got them at like an alligator place. So yeah, that. And then I don't remember where I got this, to be very frank with you, but it reminds me of a arrow that like someone would use to, you know, the tip of the arrow that some like nations would use. It sort of reminds me of that because Anatu is very much a warrior. And then hidden somewhere is this little owl. Yeah, it's definitely not going to focus. But I do have this little owl. I didn't want to put it in here because to me it represents being like closed in, and owls are supposed to, you know, fly and stuff. And then I have this little incense bedding, and this is the bottom. So I just wrap it up like this. It's almost like a bed. I see it as like a bed for them. So this is the bed. The little representation. Some crystals and clothes. Now for my higher self, this is more of a purple one. And this is what that looks like. I got this from Lesapalooza. I forgot the girl's business, but she basically sells like Altoid tins of little things and knickknacks. And one of them was this little rock here. I think this rock is supposed to be special. I forgot. I think it may have something to do with Stonewall. Maybe. I really don't remember. I just thought she was cute, and she definitely, I feel like she represents my higher self. So that's in there. I also have, pearls and I have amethyst in here. I also have a key. And I also have a key and an A in here. Because, you know, my higher self does have a name, but it's associated with me. A for Asia. So that's what I have. And in here, this is a mixture of star of anise as well as like a lavender tea. So That's what I have in here. And then this is the bottom. And lastly, this is Ashura's. This is more of a dark brown at the top with light brown at the bottom. And this is the inside. And I have this ring. It looks like a little snake around it. I don't remember where I got it, but I was like, I'm just going to give it to her. These are Pandora charms, and this is an octopus. My grandpa got me these, and I was like, it's Ashura. She would definitely like it. This is a snake. She has a snake on her home altar. So I have this in her travel altar. This has Lapalazuli. I think that's how you pronounce it. Pearls as well as amethyst in here. And then I also got this another charm my grandpa gave me. It says, I love you forever and ever and ever, and it just says it in the heart. But on the back, it says mom. So I was like, I'm just going to give this to Ashura because she's like the mother of everything. And then in here, another little herb bag. Oh, it smells so good. And then this is the bottom of it.